Okay, in this study, we're going to look at how to process an aortic annulus with landing zone calcification. I have started at the 25 phase. I've loaded all my systolic phases for analysis. Um, I'm going to the right cusp nadir to start off with. So I think it's somewhere here, um, scrutinizing on 25 phase and looking for the true lowest point of that cusp, so the nadir. Um, and now focusing on the non-coronary cusp. And now the left cusp. So 5. Well, that seems a bit large. I'm going to zoom back down to 4. Using the polygon tool, Control P is the hardwired shortcut for this on Recon. Once again, leaving a little rim of contrast enhanced pixels and making sure that my polygon line is ending up on the bright of the contrast enhanced lumen, not touching the black. So 5.05, setting scene. Gonna start going forwards to 30% phase, and it feels like it's already getting smaller. The pressure is going out of the ventricle and the annulus, and clearly by end systole, all the pressure's gone out of it, and the annulus is a lot smaller. I'm gonna go back to my 25 phase, and then I'm gonna go now backwards to 20. 20 is motion degraded. 15 looks larger. 10 is not only larger but also motion free. And then 5 gets a bit smaller. So I'm going to go back to 10 and do the analysis again. Scroll up, scroll down, try and find the right cusp nadir. And I can see the right cusp nadir here. And trying to locate the non-coronary cusp nadir at this point. And it could be here. And my left cusp nadir. I'm going to unzoom slightly. So that's 10% phase. And zoom back up to 4. So all things are equal. And start my polygon analysis again. Same principles apply. We're just sticking to the contrast enhanced lumen. We're trying not to touch the black of the annular tissue. But we're smoothing out little indentations along the way. Getting 5.29 square centimeters at 10% phase. And this is the phase we're going to use. Um, I'm just on reflection feeling like it probably needs to be tucked back in here a little bit. This is probably a little bit of mild calcification in the annular tissue. Yep, looks more like it. Um, maybe just a tad in from there. Okay. So at this point, this would be my ovoid annular measurement, 5.23. And I would save that. And then I would get a measurement of the annulus purely for area. I wouldn't take the perimeter off this next measurement. I would just want to get the just the area, just to give a sense of how big this piece of land use calcification is in relation to the total area. And so this would be my area excluding the land use calcification, and I quote both in my report. Um, yeah. And then the next thing I would probably do is I would also get a measurement of the landing zone calcification, get the maximum by perpendicular, like so. And usually when I'm taking my measurements, sorry, my images, I'm also going to get a measurement from the centroid point, like this, intersecting through the landing zone calcification at its most prominent, ideally all in the same plane, but you can use obliques as well. And I'm going to get measured from probably the annular plane to the maximum of the landing zone calcification, like so. And I'll take a picture there, there, and I'll quote that all in my report. What I would not quote in the report is the perimeter, because the perimeter is not not a valid perimeter measurement. The perimeter measurement you want to quote in the report is going to be, um, yeah, this one, this 82.7. Okay, that's it. Thanks.